Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been told that my mic has been muted
Attackers
this
need to
entire
locate
time.
and defuse
I
as many
do
bombs as they
apologize
can.
for the radio silence. I am here now, and I'll give you guys the rundown. Welcome back to the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. I'm your host, Asher Wiseman, and today we have a 3v3. It's going to be Togglers versus the Stone 4's. It was supposed to be Togglers versus G7 today, however, due to some weather events, G7's power went out and they were unable to be connected. So, we have a game for you, Togglers versus Stone 4's.
10 seconds remaining.
Once again, I apologize for the radio silence in that ban pick phase. Let's move now to Benji, the captain of Togglers, just chilling out and smoke.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
A Jaeger Rook smoke play. Looks like they're going to be trying to stop the plant with the utility. Jaeger is not running that C4. He's using the barbed wire. An interesting strategy. Window already open. Let's go to our attackers here. Ash, it's going to be Swift trying to get the nice long counter spawn peek here. Sledge joining in. Eclipse over here on the east side, down below. Looks like he may be going for a rotation onto white stairs. He will come in contact with Ghost if Ghost is still hanging out there by the time he does it. Ghost has been droned out. Will he be able to get the kill, though? Doesn't look like it. Eclipse is going to rotate out. Vapid and Benji maybe just coming into contact here. Benji kind of holding an angle. I think he hears her out there. Oh, Ash pre-firing, making sure she can get a little bit more of an angle. He's going to allow her to get it as Benji will back off. Vapid dropping off the roof, going to rotate around, leaving Astro in his place. Eclipse droning for his team. Ghost also just holding it out. Let's go back to this Ash here. Moving in through the southern main entrance. Trying to make sure no one's hanging out down there in Armory. Eclipse running IQ is going to have the diffuser. We'll see if they can get a plant off. No smokes coming in from the attacking squad. It'll be a little bit difficult, especially with that Jaeger, to get a plant down without any smokes. So they'll have to have really good zone control and set up a couple crossfires, make sure nobody can stop the plant. That smoke here is going to be coming from Benji, will be difficult, especially for the attackers. Ooh, Benji spots one coming down the hallway, pre-fires, gets a couple hits on that Ash, but Vapid is going to take out Noble in the process. Benji rotating around. He knows there's people on that window. He knows he has Ghost to back up the play. They are rotating around. Ghost pre-fires the stairs. He thought he heard someone. Ghost has a nice angle on Ash. Benji using two of those utilities. I think that was on the window to keep anyone from pushing in. Sledge outside the window waiting for that smoke to clear before he possibly makes his entrance. Eclipse. Ooh. Vapid getting taken out by Ghost right as he peeks the angle. Eclipse pre-firing white stairs. Takes some damage to Benji. It is a 2v1. It's going to be all up to Eclipse.
Seconds to go.
Eclipse only has 15 seconds. They have to make it happen right here, right now. Pre-firing, giving away his location, is going to take an L to Benji coming in from those kids' bedroom. I believe that's kids' bedroom. Nice little pixel sort of angle there that Benji had. Was able to shut off the rotation for the most part that entire round, coming from that Ash and you know, eventually the IQ. Good play, good play. It's going to be round one going to Togglers. Noble running Valkyrie, always refreshing to see. Trying to get extra cams up that are a little bit more hidden than those defaults. Going to give them some good information on the zones. Maybe Togglers feels like they weren't able to accurately weed out the attacking team members, and so they're going to go for that Valkyrie play. Vapid moving from Buck to Thatcher, going to assist that Thermite in breaching the hard exterior walls.
Defenders protect your bombs being defused by attackers.
It's going out to Noble. I'm kind of curious where he's going to put these Valkyrie camps. It's different every time here in the Common League, and sometimes you get to see some pretty interesting spots.
Discovered the location of a bomb.
Noble reinforcing that common hatch. Benji reinforcing in the supply room, and Ghost going to reinforce the other hatch, trying to keep vertical control from being taken. If the attackers do want to take vertical control over the objective, they will have to use at least one of those thermite charges. That's going to be a lot of utility in the grand scheme of things, but could be really useful. It all depends on how the attacking team plays it. We haven't seen Stone 4 play for us yet, so it'll be interesting to check out their strategy. Speaking of which, let's go and check the attacking side now. I believe just 2 of them did spawn over here in Junkyard. Vapid running Thatcher, moving in nice and quick. Checking those stairs, gonna make sure no one's rotating through Armory. Astro running Thermite, gonna get on cams, maybe drone his teammates in. Eclipse on Jackal does have that Inox Model 3 enabled. And you're going to take out the default cam as well. Noble anchoring down here. Benji and Harry Potter looking in through that construction entrance. And Ghost roaming upstairs. Going to try to shut off anyone coming in from up top. He does spot that Thatcher moving in. They know that they are... Ooh! Oh, excuse me. I thought that was a kill, but they were just trading off. Thatcher is going to open this reinforced wall as well as the hatch with 1 thermite charge. Excellent play on his part. Ooh, he may just get this kill right here. Swift sees his foot and takes the shot. That's going to exile Nomad. Noble. Excuse me. Legion quickly rotating out, but coming back, pre-firing that wall, a good idea. He needs to get back. However, that is going to allow some vertical control as they rotate that roamer out of upstairs. Oh, taking an L to Eclipse. Jackal tossing smoke. Looks like they may be going for a plant. Jackal does have diffuser, and he is going to start planting. It's all going to be up to Benji, who pre-fires the stairs, but takes an L to Vapid, who I believe was looking through that hatch. Yes. Well done to Stone 4. They, got vertical control. They flushed out the roamers, being Legion. Got him back to objective, set up a crossfire when he was rotating out, and took him out of the game there. Opened up vertical control, and as we saw, we're able to either facilitate a plant or stop anyone from retaking site. So, well played. Togglers, normally taking some pretty good victories in the Common League that we've seen. Now, maybe they've come up against their match. Let me know what you guys think. Can Togglers defeat the up-and-coming Stone 4's? Ironically named so. There's only 3 of them right now. Benji running Mira. Mira was left unbanned, and that is going to be an interesting play.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
The reason Mira is so commonly banned on this map is because she's able to shut down some of these long hallways and thwart the attacker's approach. Benji making sure he gets that Mira as close to the soft wall as he can. I wonder if he'll shoot a hole next to his Mira. It doesn't look like he will, though. Oftentimes you'll want to put a little hole next to your Mira because the the soft wall will soften the damage of the bullets that you shoot through it. Ghost running Visual, could be going for a roaming play upstairs. Frost already upstairs. That's going to be Noble, setting up his little frost mats, trying to get some sneaky downs as they enter through above. Asking for a reinforcement there. Is going to place his frost mat on a spot that an attacker may walk across as they try to get out of the doorway and into a safer position. Moving now to our attacking team. Astro running Thermite. Vapid once again on Thatcher, and Eclipse on Jackal. Same setup as last time. Looks like they liked the way it felt. Gonna try for it again. Jackal moving up the north construction site wall over here in the tower. Tossing a drone in. I don't think he thinks there's anyone there. He's just double checking his entrance and also finding a safe spot for him to drone in his teammates. Benji on cameras. Vigil. It's going to be Ghost down here in the bathroom on the first floor. Frost on camera as well. Looks like she's just anchoring inside of pantry. A lot of drone work coming in from Stone 4's. I think getting that intel with the drones is going to be a huge advantage for them. We could see a back take onto B-bomb here from the meeting hall coming in from Stone 4's. It does look like that's what they're gonna do. Swift holding an angle. It's gonna be up to Benji and Noble to stop this push. Benji getting that mirror taken out so quickly. I'm surprised. They did drone. They knew where it was. Ghost slowly moving up, perhaps. Noble just trying to stop a front take. Looks like a diffuser pass from Stone 4's.
Recovered the bomb diffuser.
Vapid and Benji going to be going head to head here in just a moment. Ghost chilling on the hallway, trying to stop anyone from flanking around. Ooh, Eclipse just missing his target right there behind the couch. If he decides to push in, he could get a sneaky kill. He's going to scan and spot the Frost. Frost is going to have to rotate away. Vapid taking an L while we aren't looking to Ghost. Noble taking out Eclipse in the process. It's all going to be up to Astro to clutch for his team. He's in kind of a bad position. Togglers does have a crossfire set up as well as that roamer. I don't think Astro knows where he is. Just could see him right here, and yes, pre-fires, takes some shots. Going for those quick sort of bolo peeks and gets the kill. A clutch for his team coming in from Ghost. That's round 3 going to Togglers. Well played, both teams so far. Seeing some different and interesting strategies coming out of Stone 4. Specifically, I think the that thermite breach on their first attacking run, where they, or maybe their second attacking run when they won, when Togglers was in laundry, they breached only using 1 charge and got the wall and the hatch. An excellent use of utility by Astro. Instead of needing, instead of using 2, maybe blowing that hatch first. They're aware of the game mechanics. It shows a good game sense from them, and it paid off, as we saw. Here we go. I've been waiting for someone to pick Echo. He was left unbanned. Echo's sort of the king of defensive map control, as well as being able to stop a plant with those shock or the disorientation charges from those yokai drones. Super useful when you're playing bomb.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Downside, of course, being Echo is the one that needs to be on those drones to do those things for the most part, as far as moving them and using the utility. So it is tricky if Echo dies, or if he's in a position where he himself cannot get on cameras. A little bit different of a play here coming from Benji and Noble. Going Rook and Doc, trying to get the most out of their armor and health utilities. We do have a 3 armor, 1 speed defensive setup here. Probably not going to see a lot of roaming plays, mostly just anchoring and lurking, or shallow roaming, depending on what you'd like to call it. Do we have a rotation here next to White Stairs? I don't think that we do. Oh, we do. Good. You're usually going to want that rotation. Anyone hanging out on White Stairs going to have to be able to escape somehow, and that's how we're going to do it. Let's go to our attackers now. Instead of that Thatcher play, Vapid decides, I'm going to go to Buck. May just pay off if his timing is right in blasting these windows for his team. We also have a switch from Eclipse to Ash. Was playing Jackal just a moment ago. Looks like an aggressive sort of try to front zone take here coming in from Stone 4's.
Reloading.
They do still have a thermite, and there's no one to stop him from getting through this wall. Oh, that Echo drone is going to be annoying. Vapid taking out Benji in the while we're not looking. Noble sort of looking to his teammate, trying to see where they are. Looks like he's going to try to rotate around and get a flank. Ash over here on cams, still in spawn. Looks like she was just droning her teammates in. Bug holding a nice pixel peek next to that A-bomb. Going to try to get anyone that is over there. I believe Echo is off his drone. Yep, that's going to be Ghost trying to stop the push. He does know that they're trying to take, and so he's going to try to keep that from happening. Astro running Thermite, just waiting for his team to go ahead before he moves in to either plant or secure a kill. Noble downstairs, now rotating back towards objective. I think Ghost called for help. He's going to need to come and assist his teammate rather, in stopping this front take. Thermite droning in. Ooh, Vapid moving up the back. May just get a kill here if he can pull the timing off. Shoots, he sees the hole. He's shooting through it. Not landing those shots, though. Unfortunately, Echo did rotate away just in time. Ash spotting that buck, moving it together. Thermite getting the plant down. They don't have smokes to facilitate this, but they do have zone control. Ooh, that Echo drone is going to stop the plant, but it's all up to Ghost, and unfortunately he just wasn't able to thwart the attacking rush. Not quite sure what Noble, I think that Rook there, was thinking when he did that. Hello chat, welcome. Glad to see you are in and watching. That's gonna be round 4. Going to Stone 4's, coincidentally. It's going into round 5. This is the last attack defense role for this match. Next, after round 6, it will be Stone 4's on defense and Togglers on attacking. It's going to be interesting to see the difference in playstyle. Maybe Stone 4 will be less aggressive and sort of slow down their playstyle to accommodate the fact that they've never seen Togglers play in an attacking setting before. Or maybe they'll try to overlap that aggression and sort of overcome any obstacle in their way. We don't know. We do see the Togglers do like to do those rushes, especially coming in from Benji on attacking. He is always fast to get into the objective and get a couple kills here and there. Noble running Bandit. Looks like he wants to stop some of these takes by the Thermite play. Not a bad move, except for the fact that they do now have a Thatcher that's going to be able to counter the Bandit. But if he Bandit tricks properly, he could utilize, or use up that Thermite's utility. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this this sort of upper view where I spectate this way, or if you want to look and let me switch between players. Ghost going for a spawn peek out there. Wonder if he'll get anything. Doesn't actually look like anyone spawned over there. Unfortunate for him, but a good try. Clips moving up on this northeastern meeting hall roof, gonna pop a hole in that window, or blow it out altogether rather. It looks like he's trying to bait a run out as he tosses his drone. It may just work depending on how aggressive the defensive team is feeling. Benji on cams. Oop, Noble spots somebody coming up those rear tower stairs. He's gonna be ever so careful. Let his team know. Eclipse following suit, as Stone 4's is quickly moving up into T2. Setting up a little rotation there by Astro, not a terrible idea at all. Vapid running Ash, moving up just a little bit. Looks like he's feeling pretty confident, just crouch spamming a little bit with that ACOG, which will soon no longer be there. Ooh. Gets some pre-fire shots, spots his elbow. He may get a kill here. He spots it again. Oh, gets the headshot. It's all going to be up to Benji now. Benji just missing as his opponent ducks the headshot and shoots him dead. Good attempt by Togglers. Seemed a little bit less coordinated than their usual plays. Not as many rotations opened up, and not as much just aggression, I would say. Not that level of energy that they need to go against these guys was not there. If you're just tuning in, this is the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. 3v3 today. It's going to be Togglers in blue versus the Stone 4's in orange. Stone 4's are a new team to the Common League, so let's give them a new welcome. This is their first match ever played here, so you know they're putting up a fight. They're doing pretty well. Moving into round 6, the attack defensive role swap has commenced. Togglers now on the attacking side. It's going to be interesting to see how they want to handle it. Oh, excuse me. If you are keeping track of our Instagram and Twitter, we do post when the matches are starting, and if you saw that it said G7, G7 was supposed to play today against the Togglers. However, due to some unforeseen circumstances regarding weather and power outages, we had to pull in the Stone 4's as a replacement team. Let me know if you guys want to see a possible rescheduling of the Togglers versus G7 match. That's certainly something that we could do, and probably something we'll do anyways, as we never want anyone to miss out. Legion, after getting that armor, breaks it, so the attacking team, for some reason, if they were able to, couldn't get it. Vapid running Doc. So we've seen a similar play from Togglers not too long ago with that Doc Rook combo. Never a terrible idea. You're gonna have, you know, 2-3 armor operators, one that could heal himself or his teammates, and one who provides a little extra armor. Ghost being careful of spawn peaks. Benji and Noble going in from the construction spawn. Oh, they did open up that hatch for rotation. Vapid gonna be going downstairs now. I think he's trying to stop a front door push. Smart idea. He may get droned out by Benji right here on Twitch. Benji just missing that default cam. Noble trying to, showing Ghost exactly where that goo mine was when they decide to enter. Smart play, using that drone as a visual reference. Looks like they are going for a back take here into B from the walk-in closet. Not a bad play at all. We just saw Stone 4's do very well with that play, in fact. I think they did it twice. Another goo mine going out. Ghost is going to quickly get rid of it. Ghost may take an engagement with Eclipse here shortly. Oh, pre-firing through the wall, hitting Vapid just a little bit. Vapid firing back, gonna try to get that wall tap. Ghost decides it's his time to shine, gonna open up a breach hole. Noble outside, repelling above that balcony, and Twitch on the other side, setting up a crossfire. Looks like Togglers getting ready for a plant. Ghost gonna drone himself in, make sure no one's watching, and there is in fact someone watching. Benji taking out Astro while we aren't looking. Ghost in position, getting ready. He needs Noble to come in and plant. Noble does have diffuser. Oh, Vapid taking out Ghost right quickly there. Having a little bit of trouble casting today, I think. My throat is a little bit sore, so I do apologize for that. Vapid taking shots back and forth outside of the window. I do believe that's Benji running Twitch. I think Benji did just kill somebody, so maybe he'll get another one there. Noble can plant right now. Don't know why he isn't. Or rather not, he can't plant. Excuse me.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, Vapid had him in his sights, just didn't pull the trigger. Looks like they're just trying to run out the clock here. Yeah, as Togglers wasn't able to get the plant down, their guy with the diffuser got downed and was unable to pass that off. You know, well played by Stone 4's. A little bit of luck there to help win that round, but overall, pretty solid first defensive round. That's gonna go to them. If you would like to play in one of our matches, follow us on Instagram or Twitter at CL_Showdown. Send us a DM with your team name and your name, as well as your team roster's gamer tags, and then we will set you up, get you official, and get you in. A 6 pick coming from Vapid from Smoke to Jaeger. He'd rather... Oh, maybe not. Looks like he... Yep, picked Jaeger. So, he would rather have that ADS to stop grenades and smokes than have smokes himself. Two different strategies, one more passive than the other, on how to, you know, potentially stop a plant. That smoke being, you know, obviously smoking the spot that the attackers are trying to plant. The other, denying a smoke from the attackers to facilitate a plant. So, interesting strategy there coming from Stone 4's. Jaeger having just a little bit of a perspective glitch as he gets his ADS down. No Mira play, although Mira was unbanned. So we'll have to see how they want to do probably a roaming setup, I would assume, with this Legion, the Jaeger, and the Mute. Mute still has 2 signal disruptors. Looks like he may be saving those in case 2 of them get destroyed. Moving now to our attackers, Benji spawning construction, Ghost and Noble spawning junkyard. Gonna go for a, I think, pinch strategy. Ghost pre-firing that bathroom window just in case anyone gets a funny idea. Looks like they are gonna go for a front take onto A-bomb. They don't have any hard breachers. I mean, they do have a Maverick, but he's more of a peak hole person than a hard breacher. He can, of course, you know, cut walkable holes into reinforced walls. It just takes a long time, and it's pretty easy to discover that. Benji getting spotted on cams here on T1, gonna go through lower stairs and try to move through laundry room. Jaeger holding an angle from bathroom. Not a bad angle. Let's go and check that out again. Has broken the wall here and can see all the way from where he is through this door into B-bomb, or excuse me, A-bomb. So that is actually a really good little pixel peek sort of style there that you guys could use for yourselves. Mute just holding an anchor position. Eclipse maybe just about to take a confrontation. Noble does see him, land some shots, giving away his position now. Has a little bit of a hole there. I think wasting just a little bit of his utility as he doesn't aim in, trying to cut a vault hole. Oof, Legion super low now on main stairs. Ash hitting a goo mine. Oh, Eclipse taking out Benji as he tries to move in. Noble also taking some fire here. Looks like he's getting a crossfire setup with the Ghost. Ghost taking some shots. Noble coming in to save the day. He gets the down. And they do now have some sort of zone control, but they don't have diffuser. It's going to be hard for them to get it in plant. Let's go now to Mute, just hanging out an objective on B-bomb, and Legion covering diffuser, putting down a goo mine so he's notified in case anyone goes for it. He's got a couple over there, in fact. Looks like they are going to go for a bomb control. Ghost about to come in contact here with that Mute. Maybe not. Astra's watching another angle. Eclipse knows they don't have diffuser, and as long as he can cover that diffuser and hold out, he's going to get the kills. Astro taking out Noble in the process, and Ghost as well. Defensive round 7 going to Stone 4's. Good play by this Mute here. You can see he heard him, he turns the corner, pre-fires, is going to shut down that aggressive rush. It's now match point on the first map of the game. That's going to be in favor of Stone 4's. If you missed this game, or you missed the first half of it, or any of it in fact, go ahead and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel at Common League Showdown. You'll be able to catch the games after they've been live streamed, but if you do want to see them live, make sure you follow us on either Instagram or Twitter for the announcements. Don't forget to get the bell on so that you're notified every single time we post.
Locate and defuse bombs.
A laundry defense in here coming in from Dub Squad, excuse me, Stone 4's.
Bomb located by attackers.
Again, they chose laundry but did not go for a Mira play, and Mira was left unbanned. You have to ask, what is the strategy here? Clash being played by Vapid, sort of a mobile Mira. A lot of people like to nickname her. We'll see if that's going to be able to, that name will be able to stand up.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Eclipse running Vigil, opening up some nice rotation holes. Here's one we haven't seen. Looks like he's going to be shooting through the top right little corner of this wall in the supply closet. A nice little angle he has that can go right into those stairwells. Benji running Jackal. Looks like that Clash being just a little bit brave. Gonna go and check and see if anyone is coming through the main door. Ghost, in fact, shooting through. Noble as well. Noble is Thermite. He does have Diffuser. Looks like he's going to want to make sure if he gets the plant down, or if he gets the walls open, he can get the plant down on his own. Astro being played by, or excuse me, Astro playing Mute. Going to be holding that angle onto stairs. Looks like he's sort of communicating with that Clash. Clash may be trying to bait them down the stairs. It could be strategy. Drone, and a breach charge. Looks like he's going to go for that same wall breach into the hatch as the Stone 4's do. Being careful, going to bail out there just in case someone's upstairs. However, we do have 2 anchor plays and a shallow roam coming from the Clash. Eclipse backing her up, and Mute holding the other angle. Sees the drone, taking it out. Benji working his way into kitchen. I think he's just trying to flush out any roamers. Ghost going upstairs here. Or not upstairs, but into workshop. Taking some shots. We see Ghost on Twitch instead of Benji. Benji running Jackal. Usually we'll see it the other way around. Noble just peeking through that hatch, trying to see if he can get any intel without throwing in another drone. Vapid being careful to watch the hatch. That wall right there was left unreinforced. Could be bad. Ooh, Noble taking an L right as we check on him. It's going to be a 1v3. Benji's going to have to clutch it against this Clash. Clash did try to do the little shield trick where she turns around and switches at the same time. Benji taking shots. It's now a 1v2. He decides, I don't want to engage here. I might rotate around and get the diffuser. Not a terrible strategy at all. He is maybe going to get flanked here by Eclipse if Eclipse gets the timing right. I think he hears him, so he's going to push up a little bit more. A good play, definitely. Ooh, I think he's... Oh, he didn't quite see the barrel of his gun, but he sees him there. Gets some shots off, but does not get the kill yet. Benji challenges it and takes the L. He did have such low health. And that Jackal's... Or excuse me, that Vigil's high fire rate on the SMG does a lot of damage close quarters. That is map 1 to Stone 4's. I believe that was Toggler's map pick, if I'm not mistaken. Map here is Skyscraper, so not a map we've seen yet actually in the Common League. It should be interesting to watch the strategies from both teams. Stone 4 adding a new perspective that we haven't seen before with a lot of these plays. Exciting for sure. Now into the ban phase. A blitz and a jackal ban. That was coming from Togglers. Looks like they don't want to be caught roaming in Skyscraper. And I don't blame them. That would kind of suck. A mute ban and a Caveira ban. Those Cav Jackal bans are going to change how these roamers are going to have to play, specifically for the attacking team. The Caveira, yeah, alright, it's a pretty good ban, I guess, but there are still definitely roamers in the forms of Ella, Alibi, and any 3-speed, Jaeger or Bandit as well, that the defensive team can utilize. However, that Jackal ban is going to cut off a big form of roaming shutdown information as far as his ability goes. So the attacking teams will have to be much more adept at droning in and flushing out those roamers with those drones. And I don't know if anyone noticed, there's no Lion ban. Lion is sort of notoriously good at getting out roamers. He's sort of the roamer killer as far as operators go. Yet we don't see a Lion pick or ban, and so I wonder why. Maybe one of the teams is looking forward to using that. We haven't seen him yet, but there's still time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right. Well, I zoomed in
Bomb
quick.
located by attackers.
Let's go check out Vapid running Frost. Gonna get those frost mats in front of windows. You're gonna want to stop anyone from being able to come in and take zone control without worrying about getting a frost mat. So a lot of times, a little bit more experienced players, when they jump through a window, they will look down no matter if there's a frost or not, just from muscle memory. Because when you jump through a window, you do have enough time to hip fire that frost mat before you hit it and die, or get downed rather. But that still does take the attacker's time and is going to, let's say Frost peeks the window right as they jump in and look down. They're not going to have their guns up or their sights up. They're not going to know that the defender is there, and it could cost them their life. Let's go down to our attackers. One spawning over here in the ventilation units. Excuse me, two rather, and the other in tower. IQ being played by Benji, going to be able to stop or shut down those Legion goo mines, as well as some of those bandit charges. Ghost running Nomad, a great operator on a map like this, because she's going to be able to shut down any flanks or runouts that the enemy may be doing. And a Habana, you're always going to want one of these, sort of the Zofia, Zofia to Thermite, or excuse me, she's like Zofia is to Ash. A little bit more utility in a little bit different of a way. Oh, Benji taking out Vapid down here in a roam. Using the pistol, it looks like his commando is out of ammo. He's gonna have to reload that if he wants to get any more kills. Ghost droning in, checking objective, spots the bandit, but the bandit spots him. Firing through that wall, see if he can get a kill on a rotation. He may be able to get an air jab in a spot that could get him. Benji just pointing out where all of the utility is from below. A good move. Unable to take it out through this floor, though, I think. Habana just ever so slightly peeking in, pre-firing the wall. She could get a shot onto the bandit here. Bandit just holding his position, trusting in his team. Oh, Eclipse taking out Noble right as we switch. A good headshot here from behind B-bomb. Bandit once again just chilling out, waiting for anyone to enter the objective. It's going to be up to Ghost and Benji now. I think Benji is still downstairs. Yep, going to be checking out the utility, taking it out through the floor. However, their Habana is gone. They're not going to be able to open up any of those hard walls. Spraying through, trying to get someone from below. If he only knew there was some... Oh, no. Nomad not pre-firing the window below him, taking an L to that frost mat. It's all up to Benji. Will he be able to clutch this round for his team? It is only round 1, not the hugest deal if you lose, but you want to win these attacks. Benji dispatching with Eclipse, nice and easy with the headshot there. A good angle from Benji. Getting spotted by the cams, he's going to want to take those out. It's going to be up to Astro to clutch this for his team. Running iron sights on the MP7, in my opinion, one of the nicer iron sights of any gun in the game. He does have diffuser control. That's going to make it a lot. Oh, so close. And Benji takes the win through the wall tap. Excellent. I think he hurt him right here. Fires through and hits him just enough times to kill him. Excellent plays there by Togglers. Sort of a lucky round, if you ask me. Wall taps are never guaranteed. But still, you know, round 1 going to Togglers. Moving now into the 6th pick phase. Will we see anybody utilize the 6th pick? I think you should always, if it's available, utilize that 6th pick. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's good at throwing off your enemies.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, moving now way over here. A bedroom defense. There is a hatch in that bedroom. I'm wondering if they're going to even notice it. A lot of teams don't in the Common League. Just unaware of that hatch being there. It is sort of here. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, right here. So from the top, it looks like the floor. But from the bottom as well, we can't see it from here. It looks exactly the color of the ceiling. Yep, just like that. So you see he has a C4 there. It does look like he's going to blast it and take vertical control for himself, stopping anybody from doing it for them and against them, rather. Benji on Twitch, back where he's comfortable, going to be passing off that diffuser to their Thermite. Not a bad play. Thermite is going to be the one who's going to be good at getting past those inner or outer reinforced walls, possibly getting the plant down. I don't see any smokes to facilitate. In fact, we only see claymores. So we'll see how they're going to be able to get this plant down with no smokes. Noble has spotted. I believe that's... Ooh, Ghost taking out Vapid downstairs. Doc just chilling out in the bathtub. And Eclipse roaming around. May get droned out by Benji here, but we can't be certain. Ghost holding a little angle. Crossfire, making sure no one comes out of those doors. Might want to breach from above so that he has a little bit better chance. Benji taking out any and all utility inside of the objective. Looks like they're getting ready for a front take onto A-bomb, I believe that was. Oh, that was upstairs. They're not even near the objective. He just wants to cut off any so that they can take vertical control. It's a good strategy. Astro now worried. It doesn't look like the attacking team is going to make any moves until they Benji completely flushes out any of that utility on objective and flushes out any potential roamers. One who is closest though is Nomad. It's going to be Ghost. Picking up a crossfire, watching these stairs. Thermite just blasting through the wall above objective. Fires through, taking an engagement now. He does have teammates to back him up. Oh, perhaps not taking an engagement. They're just sort of shooting at nothing upstairs. Astro and Eclipse playing it close to the chest, trying to stop anyone from getting zone control at this point. Just doing anchor plays. Not a bad idea since they are down a man. No, not as many people to back them up. And also cover objective. Ghost pre-firing, just trying to get the wall taps. Gonna get his air jabs out now. Oh, Noble taking out Astro. It's all up to Eclipse. We've seen him clutch before, though. He may be able to do it again here. Noble is getting that diffuser down. It's gonna put some added pressure onto Eclipse, but Benji coming in from behind, doesn't need it. He's going to end it quickly. Round 2, going to Togglers. This could be the comeback, folks. They did just win, or excuse me, lose a map that was Oregon in the last map. So, sort of an added fire and fury coming in from them. They're going to try to get this dub as quickly as possible. It's good that they're winning their attacking rounds. However, if they do win, we'll go into a tiebreaker. And that'll be exciting. It'll be the first one we've ever seen, I believe, in the Common League. Normally one of the teams wins. Noble going Montaigne could just be trying to force a 6-pick from the other team. It's worked, but maybe not in the way that he was hoping. They don't have a Jaeger, so that Ying will be extremely effective if timed properly and if utilized correctly. Astro using the barbed wire instead of a C4. I still don't think it's the best idea. You're usually going to want a C4 to deny a plant. If you hear his plant start to go down, or if you lose zone control, it's always good to just periodically toss out a C4 in a spot that they would normally try to plant and maybe get a kill. They've not really touched A bomb here. It looks like most of the utility with regards to reinforcements and such has gone into B bomb. Could be an anticipation to a back take or an oversight by Stone 4's. We'll have to see. Moving now to our attackers. Benji going to be droning in, trying to get the last little look before he pushes. Ghost taking action, moving in now. He is running Habana. Does not have, oh, excuse me, yes, he does have diffuser. Could be the same sort of deal as the thermite last round, just with a different kind of utility, trying to enter in through those hard walls outside and getting a plant off. Adding a little extra pressure to the defensive team and a time limit as well. Astro running Bandit in that same little corner, but it is reinforced this time. He's going to have a little bit extra protection. Habana droning in. She will probably drone him out here and could maybe get the kill, but we'll have to see. It all depends, I think, on whether or not Bandit's teammates are going to be able to back him up. Let's actually go and look at that now. Eclipse roaming in the hallway does have his legions out, or excuse me, not his legions, his goo mines. Always good to see. Vapid over here next to B-bomb protecting the window. Benji running around. I believe he's down a level than he needs to be. He is. Looks like he's going for that same play where he goes through the floor. Great strategy on him. Ghost taking out Astro on the way to another round of victory, perhaps. Noble on Ying moving in. He does spot that barbed wire. I think he's getting scanned there. Oh, Ghost taking out Eclipse again. Once again, it's going to be up to Vapid to clutch. He is running Doc. Does not quite see his opponent going through the wall. Both teams looking just for a wall tap victory here. Vapid has rotated around. He sees the Habana and sees them. He does get a couple shots off onto that Ying, but will it be enough? Let's go and see our Habana. She is getting ready to go for a plant, it looks like, with the assist from Noble. Yes, indeed. Vapid could catch them on the timing here, but Ying set up a crossfire. He did down the Ying. He gets taken out by Ghost. Good strategies coming in from Togglers. You know, they're a little bit aggressive, but they do their drone work. They find out where everybody is, and they utilize that information well. Benji going downstairs, making sure he can ping that utility that they're going to need to get out of their way. Habana hard breaching in, and Ying to facilitate the plant. They didn't have smokes, but they had something better, and I think that was teamwork as well as coordination. Stone 4's, not that they don't have coordination or teamwork, just sort of not as much unit cohesion, I think. Oh, Astro has had a disconnect. Let me invite one of the teammates into the party here and see if they want to rehost. we may in fact need to rehost. Did
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
do you guys want to? Is he gonna be able to come back, or do you guys want to rehost it so that we can get this man? Okay. Okay.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Bomb located by attackers.
Okay, so then yeah, I guess just continue, and then Togglers wins. If Togglers wins, then you guys can do, yeah, a 2v2 rematch is fine, or a tiebreaker rather, or a 3v3 if that's what you guys. I'll contact the team captains and we'll work that out. All right, well, good luck, you guys. Let's get back into it. Ghost running Ash, moving in now. Gonna have Noble on Thermite instead of Hibana this time. Looks like he decides he doesn't need that sort of utility, doesn't want to wait that long to get that full wall breached. It does take Hibana a little bit longer because she does have to land multiple charges. However, that's not a problem for Thermite. He's able to breach a whole wall in one go. Oh, almost getting taken out here by some runouts. He's going to be extra careful now. May even inform his team. Oh, Ghost taking an L outside of a window. Vapid getting that nice little peek. Looks like he's going for a stim shot onto his teammate. He is indeed. Haven't seen Benji just now flanking around through the, I believe that's Tycho room. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I do apologize. Noble outside. He took a little bit of damage. It looks like he's maybe going for a plant. It is now a 2v2. The odds have been evened. Togglers, unable to heal themselves, are sort of against the time limit. Vigil making sure he does not get droned out, communicating with his team. Benji moving through those sort of drum area down into reception. Looks like he's going to go through a lower take. Vapid healing himself up, may use both of those stims. Oh, Vigil taking some shots there. I believe that's Benji coming in from stairs, landing some solid shots. Not looking too good here for the Stone 4's. They are low health, and the Doc only has... Oh, as I speak, Noble is taken out, and Benji takes out Eclipse right back. A good trade there from both teams. It's going to be Doc and Benji versus one another. Doc getting pinged there, finds time to shoot it. I think he knows where Diffuser is, so he's going to be able to shut down that plant. It's all going to come down to gun skill and whether or not Benji will be able to take on this Doc. Slowly moving up. He may see his head and does get the head tap. The one tap headshot. Well done to Togglers. That is going to be round 4 to them. So I'm just going to let you guys know now. We did have some communication. One of the teammates on Stone 4 is disconnected and will not be returning. They have denied a rehost. It's looking pretty good for Togglers here in that 3v2 situation. If they do win this, we will have to go into a tiebreak round. Normally we would rehost, but their rehost was denied. So we will go into a tiebreaker a different day, as the teams will not be able to do it tonight. More updates on that later on our Instagram and Twitter. But in regards to that, it will either be a 2v2 tiebreak or a 3v3. We'll have to communicate with the team captains and find out what they want to do. Now that you've been updated, let's get back into the match. A 6-pick coming in from Stone 4's from Jaeger to Jaeger. Not quite sure what the utility of that is, as far as the double 6-pick and not the operator himself. Picked a kitchen barbecue defense. Looks like they're going for a roaming play. That Doc to heal, keep them alive as long as possible. I think maybe since they're doing a roaming play, a Doc Rook combo would have been good to have as much health as they can, try to win those gunfights. But we'll have to see the strategy coming in from both players.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Razor wire going up.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out.
All right,
to
now let's
defuse
move
the
to
bomb.
our attackers spawning over here by tower. Looks like they may be going for an aggressive rush. Benji has diffuser this time with no heart breacher. That Dokkaebi could just be to flush out the roaming play, as I assume the Togglers have predicted. Vapid down here, hanging out in reception, about, I would say, 5 or 6 meters from his teammate Eclipse. Looks like they're just holding an anchor shallow roam, trying to maybe even bait a plant to get one of these kills. Two teams with great communication, great unit cohesion, and pretty good strategies amongst themselves. A great matchup indeed. Togglers just sort of having the edge here with these attacking rushes. I think their sort of velocity, so to speak, has given them a advantage in overwhelming their opponents. Benji could be in trouble here. Ooh. Just missing. Doc taking some pre-fires. His reaction time just a little bit late. Could be getting Benji here. Oh, decides to rotate out. Live to fight another day. Benji taking some damage. That wasn't from the gunfight that he just had. It was indeed from dropping off of that roof onto the ground. Ghost and I believe Noble coming in here through the main stairs could come in contact with one of the roamers, or shallow roamers rather. Ghost hearing that opponent. Let's go ahead and check now. There is no one nearby. He's directly below him and not to the right of the stairs. That phone call. Benji taking an L over here to Vapid outside of Barbecue. Evening out the odds, is going to take some shots here on this Dokkaebi. Rotating around, it could be good for Stone 4's here if they take that dub. Oh! Eclipse setting up a crossfire, taking out Noble on the play. It's going to be up to Ghost now to do the 2v1. He does trade off with Vapid. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. However, Ghost has maybe 4 HP, and Jaeger is full. Ghost being aggressive, trying to catch his opponent off guard here. Eclipse not even flinching when those bullets fly above his head. He's just going to wait and take out this Twitch. Twitch needs to get that diffuser within the time limit if she wants a chance to win. Eclipse may be cutting her off here on this rotation. Is going to be able to get the plant down. Onto A. No, he is not. Eclipse clipping him in the back there. Well done by Stone 4's, shutting down that play with only 2 players. You really have to hand it to them. They are playing, a whole different pace now. The aggression has sort of ramped up, and now they're able to thwart these attacking rushes. Are they going to be able to do it, though, or was that just sort of a one-round, not fluke, but a one-round wonder? Coming in from Stone 4's. Once again, the unit cohesion and strategy is pretty nice. You see, they both knew they would do a shallow roaming play. They were able to communicate and set up that crossfire to take out, I believe, Benji downstairs. And well played by both teams. Benji with the Tachanka play. I'm wondering if we'll see a 6-pick or if that is truly who he will go. Not necessarily a terrible strategy 100% of the time, but also not necessarily the best. If you are on that turret, you're vulnerable for sure. You can only turn, I think, 45 degrees facing whatever direction. So if somebody comes up from behind, or even to the side where you can't see them, or turn to them to shoot them, you could be taking the L. Benji has stuck with the Tachanka play. Looks like he's decided this is the operator for me right now. They are defending Geisha Room. Or, excuse me, not Geisha Room. I think that's Karaoke Room, and is that Tea Room? Yes, Tea Room. Noble running smoke, going to be a great operator.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Able to shut down any plants coming in from the attacking team.
5 seconds to go.
Eclipse running Ash and Vapid, of course, on Blackbeard, droning in, but saving those drones. They're going to want as much information utility as they can get. Let's hope that it's worth it. Tachanka opening himself some nice little peek holes inside of Geisha Room. Noble chilling out in Karaoke, pinging on the window where he just had some shots fly through. I believe that was Vapid. Vapid taking some shots, running that CQB MK17 on Blackbeard. Not the best guns coming from Blackbeard, not the best utility, from the Nerf Beard. But he still works for some players. We do see him in Pro League, and it pays off quite a bit. So not a bad pick. Someone with a little bit more utility, maybe, like Zofia or Hibana, may have been good. Oh, taking some shots there on that Tachanka, trying to get an angle where he can pre-fire. Gets his shield blown out, does not trade shields with the Tachanka. Benji hanging out on the turret, not scared, even though he did lose a little bit of health there. Some interesting plays coming out. Noble about to take an engagement with Eclipse, if Eclipse can get the timing right. Ghost roaming between the objectives. Benji is taking a down there. That smoke was able to get a smoke off onto the window. They may be able to get Benji if they res him in time. Vapid has taken some damage. Oof. Eclipse taking out Ghost. Ooh, Eclipse taking out Benji. It's all up to Noble. He does have Diffuser. It is a 1v1 now between him and Vapid. Tossing out the smokes, wanting to keep anyone from rushing in and trying to get the rush plays. Shooting the hatch and rotating around. If I were Vapid, right now it would be looking pretty good to get a plan off. He is going to check those stairs. He might get the peek here. However, he might also get stabbed in the back. Noble coming around. Does see him, but takes the L. He doesn't shoot. Looks like he was trying to get a little closer for a sure thing. That's going to be another round for Stone 4 coming back in the 6th round. Could they make a comeback here, folks? Could they come back and deny any idea of a tiebreaker from Togglers and completely shut them out towards the end? We've seen it before. It could for sure be possible. I have hope. I think it would be an excellent upset in the Common League. As a new team, Stone 4 is making a name for themselves as, one of the more strategic teams in the league, being able to go head-to-head with Togglers, even at a 2v3 disadvantage. Toggler's going to have to pull something out to make sure that they have this victory, as the gap that they have here is being closed quicker and quicker. Vapid running Maverick, looks like he's going to be going for those quick peeks on maybe an outside reinforced wall, trying to get a kill and even things out a little bit better early on in the round. Eclipse running Ash in case they need to blast through some of those soft walls, get a plant down, or pick up the diffuser if their teammate dies with it. A Frost, going to be that entry denial. A Noble, also entry denial, but a different kind. And a Smoke running from Benji. That is going to be a plant denial. Running that FMG-9. I don't recall if he was running a shotgun last round. I think he was. Looks like he doesn't need that rotation as much, as Ella is going to have her shotgun. Going to be able to open up rotation holes. Ghost showing off his moves a little bit there, shooting through with his pistol.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Ella trying to take out those drones, but just missing Vapid's drone there. Eclipse hanging out outside, wanting to save that drone for later on. Later on in the round. Now to our attackers. Eclipse hanging out over there on the northwest side. I'm not sure the call out for that exactly. Vapid repelling outside of the window, could potentially get a kill here. I believe that is the Ella. It is indeed. Ghost trying to get some sneaky shots off through a drone hole. Benji, sneaky as well down here in this East VIP clearance wall with a hole just punched. I'm not even sure what that's looking at. Up here, sort of across the way, maybe. Not terrible at all. Ash pretty close to Noble, but on her drone. Or excuse me, on his drone, rather. Benji once again holding an angle, could get this kill if Maverick backs up a little bit more, takes the shots and lands a few. Maverick now pre-firing, knows that Benji is there, sees the little peek hole. If Benji decides to rotate, which he's doing now, he could take an L here. And he does indeed. Vapid holding an angle on it is able to get it before Benji can spot him. And that's going to even things out to a 2v2. Well played. They're trying to shut down, I believe that is Ella. Yep, on the stairs. Oh, Ghost taking out Vapid, now a 2v1. You know, well played by Togglers. Eclipse outside here, running the Ash. She did get Diffuser. She looks like she's rotating around trying to get a play here. Does not see the Ella through the wall. Ella taking some shots with that shotgun's limited range. Most of the pellets getting stopped by the wall there. Ghost now moving into assist, pre-firing that window. Not a bad idea. If he did a run out, sort of a risky play here, he could potentially get a flank onto Eclipse. Eclipse inside, you know, taking shots towards him. I don't think they know he's there quite yet. Frost pre-firing that window, may get the kill here. Oof. Tap firing now, trying to see if they can get him on a peek. Ella rotating around. Eclipse is in. Could get a plant down right now. A little bit risky as he's just sort of looking. He has 15 seconds left. He's going to have to go for the plant if he wants a chance at winning this. Ella getting a peek on B-bomb. She does spot him, and Eclipse taken out before he can get that plant off. Well played to Toggler, shutting down that last play. But also, I think admirable of a nice little wall tap there. Admirable of Stone 4 being able to hold their own, so to speak, against Togglers, even at a disadvantage. It is match point coming in for Togglers. If they win this, it will be a scheduled tiebreaker for both these teams. Moving now into the 6th pick phase. Seeing 6 picks from both teams. Vapid to Twitch, going to take out that utility. Possibly those Echo drones coming in for Noble. Noble picking Echo could actually secure the victory for his team. For sure. That Echo drone, you know, being able to stop those plants and having so much map control may completely cut off any routes that Stone 4 could take to potentially get a plant down. They may just have to go for kills this round. That could be devastating for them. Goes taking that Twitch drone out early. Another disadvantage being thrown at Stone 4, not being able to take out those utilities. Both the Yokai drones are out now. The Twitch drone maybe have got one there. I wasn't quite sure if she took a shot. Eclipse going to save his drone, making sure that that is safe for later. Benji running Legion, getting those goo mines out early, tossing them at the door, the sort of above the door there. I'm not really sure why. It could be a good strategy, but I'll have to look into it. If you guys know, let me know in either the chat or if you're watching this on YouTube later on, the comments down below. Vapid and Eclipse moving in pretty quick through the back hallway. Echo has been detected outside, but I don't think they're too worried about that. Looks like they're just going for a quick aggressive plant. They could get it. I think there's only one defender actually on objective or near objective, and that's going to be Benji. Goes slowly moving in to back him up, though. Could not look, or is not starting to not look good here for Stone 4. Vapid having a defender just above him, taking an engagement and not completing the fire through on that enemy. I wonder if he knew it's because there's somebody above him. That is Echo, going to be hanging out above the drum set. If he drops down, he could get a kill here, you know, or die. Oh, taking an L to Vapid. Vapid pre-firing that drum little area there. Taking some more shots. I think he's on burst fire with his gun, which is why he's, you know, not securing these kills. And while we weren't looking, Eclipse cleaned up the round. Stone 4, you know, being aggressive, taking these attacking rounds, moving up. They may completely deny the win at the end here for Togglers. It's a match point once again. All Togglers needs to do is win this round, and they have won and gotten a chance to completely win the game in a scheduled tiebreak. Is it possible? I think so. I think for sure, you know, Stone Squad putting in work. Could be good. Noble 16 to Capcan, going to be trying from a smoke. I think he's pretty confident at this point that he's not going to have to use those smoke utilities to shut down a plant, but rather switching to Capcan to deny entry altogether. Some trap ops coming in from Togglers, as well as Benji running that bandit, more of a secure play in case they have a hard breacher. Unfortunately for them, could be wasted utility as Stone 4 is not running any hard breachers. They're running Ash and Zofia. Excuse my pause there. I had to stifle a yawn.
10 seconds to insertion.
Ironic, seeing as how this game is filled with such action-packed, thrills, rather. Noble getting those Capcan entry denial devices, incidentally that being their name, up on those windows there, over there. I believe that was the northeast side. Moving now to our attackers, Eclipse being played by playing Zofia, and Vapid running Ash. A run out attempt, looks like that was Ghost. They're just trying to move, you know, efficiently and quickly. About to have an engagement here. That ACOG, ooh! Eclipse cutting Benji down in his prime. I almost thought he was going to lose that gunfight because the ACOG casing was covering Benji, but was able to flick up and do enough damage that quickly to evening the odds now into a 2v2, Togglers versus Stone 4. Clip's taking some free-fired shots, covering Vapid's back. Ghost chilling out, anchoring by objective, getting his goo mines out if possible. Noble taking an engagement here with both attackers and is going to take the L. It is all up to Ghost to clutch this for his team. If he wins, that's game. Well, actually not game. They'll be scheduling a tiebreaker. But it could be pretty good for, you know, it would definitely be pretty good for Togglers. Ghost, knowing there's somebody there now, his goo mine has been set off. If he'd only pushed, sees her leg. Just a little bit too late to get that kill coming around the corner. Vapid moving in, taking some shots, and is going to go down. It's going to be up to Eclipse in this sort of 1v1 if he's going to be able to take out Ghost. Ghost rotating around now, not worried about securing that kill. Spots Zofia just a little bit too late. Zofia pre-firing. She's not running the LMG. She's running more of that, I think the AK-12 reminiscent gun. Eclipse shooting Ghost in the back as Ghost tries to rotate out. Zofia just bleeding out over here. I don't know how that wasn't a kill right there. Shooting right through the glass towards Ghost. Vapid finally dying. Only 15 seconds to go. And Eclipse is able to clutch it. That's round 9 going to Stone Squad. What an upset. It is 5-4 on match point. Just well done by Stone 4. Looks like they didn't even need a third teammate. They're holding their own against the Togglers. Some excellent gameplay we're getting here, you know, especially from Swift, or excuse me, from Vapid and Eclipse. You have to give them a hand being able to come so far in this game. They you know, are winning flawlessly up to this point. If they are able to clutch the win, they'll completely shut down Toggler's chances of a tiebreak and will take the whole game for themselves. Noble running Echo again. Looks like he wants to try his luck once more. Eclipse and Vapid. Vapid switching now from Ash to Buck. And now to Twitch. Trying to counter that Mira. But the Mira no more, as it's now a Frost going for the entry denial. Eclipse is going to be running Diffuser. However, at this point, I don't know how much of an option planting is, as I'm sure Noble on Echo will shut that down as soon as possible. Saving those yokai drones, just in case they 6-picked. Doesn't want them to get shot out by a Twitch drone coming around the hallway, and I don't blame him.
Deploying welcome mat.
Ghost, it looks like he's going for a double welcome map setup on here, trying to cut down anybody who might be breaching through the window.
10 seconds to go.
Vapid now moving in on that Twitch drone, gonna hang out here.
5 seconds to go.
Possibly not. Moving in, trying to shut down any utility. Finds a closer drone hole.
Attackers will cover the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Eclipse spawning ventilation units as well as Vapid. Vapid moving in quickly over here on this northeastern garden. Benji still getting stuff in place. Not keeping one of those ADS in pockets for later, but instead getting them all out, trying to shut down the play as quickly as possible. Ghost trying to get a sneaky frost trap here by the bomb in case anyone gets in there. Shots have been fired by Vapid. He could get a kill here if he sees him. Ooh. Timing it just off, is unable to secure that kill. I think that was Frost that rotated around in the tea room. Frost being brave and peeking it once more. Vapid roaming in, or droning in rather. Not too much going on. Noble being on cameras. We do have what looks like could be an engagement here between Ghost and Vapid. Vapid rotating out, doesn't want any part of it. He's gonna live to fight another day. Ghost running, or excuse me, yeah, Ghost running Frost does look like Noble's primary defense here, as Noble is on those cameras. Only a minute 30 to go. Stone 4 is gonna have to make a move pretty soon. If they want to have a chance at planting. Maybe they hear that echo drone and are afraid. Vapid over here taking shots at the Frost, or maybe not. Looks like he's just opening up a nice little crossfire hole into that other objective. Let's go now to Echo, chilling on his drones. Going to be calling that out to his teammates. Could be super useful. Ghost not moving, holding that little pixel peek, trying to stop anyone from entering. Zofia is in, and it got hit by the sneaky frost mat that we were talking about earlier. It's going to be up to Vapid to clutch this for his team. He does not have diffuser. He's going to have to go purely for kills, as Eclipse now has been dispatched. This could be it for Stone 4's chances, but Vapid could pull it off. He's only got 20 seconds. He has to make a move. He can't sit idly by any longer. Get some shots hit on him, but landing some shots as well. Actually, he didn't get any shots hit on him. Only 10 seconds left to go. He's being shut down in total here. Is going to secure a kill, but is not going to be able to stop Noble from rotating that crossfire too strong. This is when you really do see that disadvantage that they had. Just not enough guns to be able to stop Togglers from overpowering them. That's going to be Toggler's victory, and therefore qualifying for a tie-breaking match. However, we were informed, and I did inform previously, that the tiebreaker will have to be rescheduled for a different day. I'll be in contact with both of the captains because they will not be able to do it tonight. Well played by both teams, especially the new coming team, Stone 4. Let's get a GG in the chat as well as a rip for them. We're going to get the captains in now. Thank you for watching. This has been the Common League Showdown. We'll see you guys next.